The chameleon is a beautiful creature that has the ability to change its color to any color that is closest to it. This unique ability has its purpose for communication, for temperature regulation, and for territorial display. In addition to these three I already mentioned, the chameleon has a unique eyeball that allows it to have a 360 view around its surrounding without moving its head. Despite all these unique features I just mentioned about the chameleon and more, some people still choose to refer to someone that has a shaky loyalty towards them as a chameleon, meaning that they cannot be trusted. And that is a misrepresentation of what the chameleon truly is. Their perception on the chameleon's ability to change its color is seen as a desperate attempt by the chameleon trying to blend in, and that is false. Next time someone is calling you a chameleon, do not be in a hurry to get upset because it could be an ignoramus speaking. The chameleon is not trying to blend in, it is rather flexing a God-given ability. Guess who else was accused of trying to blend in? Jesus was. You see, in Matthew chapter 9 from verse 10 to 11, Jesus was having dinner at the house of Matthew with his disciples. Then the tax collectors and sinners decided to join them. In verse 11, when the Pharisees noticed that Jesus was having dinner with tax collectors and sinners, they approached his disciples and asked them, "Why is your teacher having dinner with tax collectors and sinners?" The chameleon's ability to switch its color is not to blend in, but it is a unique feature that helps it remain focused on its God-given mission in life. The Pharisees' sight and their attentions was focused on the fact that Jesus was having dinner with tax collectors and sinners, but was blinded to the fact that the situation itself was helping Jesus stay focused on his mission. Jesus was not worried about the inquiries of the Pharisees because he knew he wasn't trying to blend in, but he was in the right place and the right mix where he should be, freeing the oppressed, freeing the captive, and freeing those who are yoked. In the same scripture we just read now in Matthew chapter 9, or 9 verse 12, when Jesus heard the questions of the Pharisees, he went to them and said, "It is not the healthy who needs a doctor, but the sick." When next someone calls you a chameleon, stop and ask the person if it is a compliment, because it could be someone who lacks the full knowledge of the ability that God has embedded into the chameleon. You see, you can actually offer to educate them about the chameleon. Like Jesus, don't worry about the name tag. It could be you are flexing your God-given ability that is helping you stay focused in your mission in life. One of the reasons the chameleon changes its color is to show the internal system proactively working to manage the external condition. If Jesus was not proactively working to manage the external condition, there will be no blind Bartimaeus, there will be no Nicodemus, there will be no Peter the rogue, there will be no Samaritan woman, and there will be no feeding of the 5,000. How boring would the story of Jesus would have been? No matter the crowd, be it at the dinner at Matthew's house, or be it a large crowd like the feeding of the 5,000, Jesus was never influenced at any point. Rather, he influenced the crowd with his lifestyle and message. My advice to you this November is not to allow labeling deter you from focusing on the mission. It's not to allow the happenings around you influence you. It is time you influence the happenings around you using the gospel. You see, the early church did not allow the Christian tag to deter them. Rather, they took advantage of it and influenced the world. You, yes you, it is time you influence your world using the good news. My name is Chinonso Likago, your kingdom soldier, but you can call me the disciple. See you next month. Bye bye.